This cable company, USA Karate, and its guests disclaim any and all liability resulting from the application or use of any techniques demonstrated or discussed on this show. These techniques are meant only as an overview of basic martial arts techniques and should only be practiced under the supervision of an accredited martial arts expert. Whether you're interested in self-defense, physical fitness, competition, movies, or just peace of mind, there's something for you in Karate Today. In this provocative series, hosted by 1985 World Champion United States Karate Team member and top black belt instructor John Graden, we'll cover a wide spectrum of the martial arts and whet your appetite with some self-defense tips that everyone can and should learn. Welcome to the exciting world of USA Karate, where you'll learn to get a leg up on life.
Welcome to USA Karate. On today's show, we'll be discussing the deadly art of ninjutsu with our very special guest, leading ninja practitioner from Tampa, Mark Russo. Mr. Russo will be out a little bit later to do some exciting demonstrations, discuss some ninja weaponry with you, and kind of clear up some of the myths that we hear about ninja from the movies and television. Mark Russo, my name is John Graden, USA Karate. Stay with us. USA Karate, Tampa Bay's leading family karate center. As winners of the United Fighting Arts Award for Best School, USA Karate's staff of champion black belts are dedicated to providing you with the latest in contemporary self-defense training. For self-defense, fitness, or just peace of mind, stop by our main school in the Tyrone Gardens Shopping Plaza, 9th Avenue North and 58th Street in St. Petersburg, or call 323-0830 for the location nearest you. USA Karate, a tradition of excellence.
Lou Gossett is annoyed.
Hey, you know, we've got some real bad guys in this country. Abusing public lands, defacing parks, robbing historic sites. These are our lands, yours and mine. You know, the good guys. Now, you gonna let a bunch of bad guys run us off our public lands? Or are you gonna help save the lands? Let's show these bad guys that the good guys always win.
Write Take Pride in America. Post Office Box 1339, Jessup, Maryland, 20794.
Welcome back to USA Karate. I'm here with Mark Russo, who is the owner and operator of the Bushido Institute of Tampa. Mark is one of the leading ninja practitioners in the Southeast United States. Mark, welcome to USA Karate.
Good morning, John.
Mark is here to educate us and do some demonstrations on the art of ninjutsu. Now, we see ninja a lot in the movies, we see it on television, and we see all kinds of different versions of it. What exactly is ninja? What was a ninja?
That's kind of a tough question. What was and is a ninja? Ninja have not changed much over the years. Principles remain the same. Some of the tools and tactics may have changed. What ninjutsu really is a comprehensive system of self-defense, self-protection, and enlightenment. Let me touch on that word, enlightenment, just for a second. Tends to have religious connotations and all kinds of things, but not really. Enlightenment in this case is just referring to a heightened level of conscious awareness.
I see. From the physical training?
Physical and mental. Quite a bit of mental and again, kind of spiritual training.
Well, I understand that you have some partners, some buddies you brought with us, and you have a demonstration for us. I'm going to let you set this up and just slide off to the side. Mark Russo.
Okay. Let me introduce my senior student, Edward Figueroa. Come on in, Ed. Ed's been with me for quite a few years and is getting quite involved in what I'm doing. Let me point out at this point that in order to work with somebody, they've got to be pretty well trained in what we're doing here. A lot of what we do get into bone-crushing things, and wrenching sockets and things like that. And if a person isn't properly trained in Junon Taiso, which is part of the limbering and stretching faction of ninjutsu, can get injured quite rapidly. Another thing I need to point out is a lot of ninjutsu technique relies on the speed or incoming energy to make it function. So we're going to need to do these things kind of slow because I need Ed around for a little while. So first thing I'd like to do is, since we've seen so many karate movies lately and Taekwondo is becoming a very popular thing, and we're talking about self-defense, seems like at this point in time we need to know how to defend ourselves against these kicks. There are quite a few people out there that are learning how to do them and learning how to do them practically and correctly. So we'll do a couple of things just for some basic kicks. Let's try our basic front kick one time. Let's switch around so we get a good camera angle on this. Basic front kick coming in, what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do is ignore that kick and let it ride up here. Okay, right onto my hip. As you can see, again, go ahead and blast me with that. Let that ride up on my hip. This way I can work on him in here. So what I'm doing is catching that kick as he refolds it. Okay. Other thing we can do is jump out of the way of the kick and attack that leg. Okay, in there with a punch. Another thing is just a quick short stop on the kick. If he's trying to kick me, boom. Just stop that kick. You notice there Ed kind of knew what was coming, so he picked his leg up, but that pushed him forward right into that punch. Another kick we've got is a side kick, becoming very popular. You want to give me a side kick there and just slip past that, take this supporting leg, and again, I can work on him from here. Knee into the coccyx vertebrae there, step on anything in here, rip this back and work on that. Okay, and very popular, a lot of people working on a round kick. So we'll deal with a round kick. Round kick coming in here, right. You can see that's right on target, going to take my face off there. One way is inside here, just hit that supporting leg. Again, can walk over him there. Anytime I've got a man down, one thing particular to ninjutsu, I want to step on anything I can get. Okay. So if I've got him down there, we can step on fingers and throats and things. Get a little carried away, but that's all right. Talking about self-protection, we want to win. Ninjutsu is referred to as the art of winning. So even if we're injured, we need to win. Okay. All right, let's try another round kick thing here. What I can do is just slip in, bang, and let that elbow catch him here and hang on to that leg. Drop it down from there and work in here on that leg. Okay. Okay, other thing, now this is if I'm feeling real fiery and I want to counterattack this man. If I'm kind of scared, I know maybe that this guy is a good kicker. I'm not too confident in getting in the middle of that. I can jump away from that round kick as it comes in and again tack that leg. And if you get this flippy type round kick, what's happening is he's catching his leg. Can we do that slow? Bang. See as he refolds there, turn around, we'll give him another angle. As he refolds that kick, bang, he's catching that here. Now you notice the most important thing that I'm doing is removing the target. Getting out of the way there, using my distancing. So one more time, give me that kick. Bang, right in there. And again, we can work on this in here. Okay? Let's see, let's do a couple of punch things. What I wanted to do is explain a couple of the differences in ninjutsu, and at this point I'd like to mention some of your traditional martial arts work on a collection of techniques. In ninjutsu we work on a few principles that'll get us into many techniques. It's kind of like this. If I'm going through my karate training and picking up techniques, well,